of Vanetta. Waff on the stitch on the sweater. Parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booty, this missing my
Good morning. I'm currently in the beautiful Zurich. All the people just went to work now, suddenly it calmed down. I am standing in a small harbor and I think it's a great place to start off this day. Like I said in the last vlog, today I will make my journey, leave Switzerland and travel to Germany, to Berlin to be more precise. I'm super excited since I haven't been in Berlin for so many years. I had been once, I was very young. I have like 1.5 hours left before I will take the train, hit to the airport and jump on the plane. In the meantime, I will just explore and update you guys on the business.
I can see the shift, difference in the mist. Get you nicks, see you bliss. Time strain, seen a rip. You ain't for me, then it's really click. Walk the bridge to the past, live through the
I arrived at Lake Zurich. It is stunning. The view that you have, just basically being in the middle of the city, having this lake reaching so far. One thing that messed me up a bit, I am on 2 hours of sleep. I'm super tired. Until now I'm doing alright, but I can tell that in 1 to 2 hours it will go downwards. But nevertheless, hopefully by that time I will be on my flight, so I can just sleep a bit. Last week we worked a lot on the back end of the business, and this week we had one huge problem, and that is that our payment processor, which is Stripe, actually froze our account. We can't access the funds that are in there, which is not a huge problem because we paid out before. So we have to get that fixed. We had to look at loads of other different payment providers, but they all seem not to be the right choice. So we will actually just have a look, maybe open another account, and of course get in contact.
chest got me vexed, no I'm able, you a net, yeah. Turn the tables, kill your brother, can't enable in your set, but we blessed, never pressed, shame restraint.
I just landed in Berlin. Now it's time to just get to the city center and go to the hotel. Now today's tasks are clear. I will visit one of my German clients. We have a few clients left here because we tried to build a business before and in Germany. I will just visit that one client. It's always a great opportunity if you can meet them in person. After that, I will meet up with a friend from university who's here from Berlin. I'm super pumped for that, and I will take you guys along.
Könnte ich das so geschnitten schon auch nochmal haben für...
Ja, klar. Bisschen Vlog. I just got picked up by one of my friends. We studied together for like the past 6 years. Now he's back in Berlin and he's gonna work here. And we're just gonna go and grab something to eat.
Used to be at Silver City Indigo. Used to be in lunchroom playing dominoes. I don't wanna have to go to funerals. I gotta start sleeping at the studio. I don't have no time to be no Romeo.
Good morning from beautiful Berlin. It's perfect to explore a bit more. Before that, I'm just sitting down now to work a bit. I have to re-edit our B2B ads. We basically want to make them a bit more catchy, a bit more hectic. We just use the old creatives and I will give them a bit of a new spin and, you know, make them a bit more punchy with more B-roll, with better transitions, more sound effects. And then we will start running them. Until now, B2B ads always have been run by media buyers. We wanted experts to run them, but we realized after analyzing what they're doing that it's not that crazy and we can just learn it ourselves. That's always the question that you have to ask yourself. Can I actually do this myself? Do I have to pay someone? And that's where difficult decisions are made. You will for sure make mistakes. We did huge mistakes in the past, but that's part of it. I will finish this off, then I will take you guys along, give you some insights.
I apologize, often womanized. Took for my child to be born, see through a woman's eyes. Took for these natural twins to believe in miracles. Took me too long for this song, I don't deserve you. I harass you out in Paris. Please come back to Rome, you make it home. We talked for hours when you were on tour. Please pick up the phone, pick up the phone. I said don't embarrass me instead of be mine.
One topic that I come across a lot recently is the question for the future. What are your plans? What do you want to do? I mean, I just graduated from dental school. I get that question basically every day. Doesn't matter who I meet. They ask me what I do. I tell them that I just graduated. And of course, they want to know, what are your plans now? Where do you start to work? Most people are confused. when I tell them that I will not for now work as a dentist because I'm building out my business and help other clinics to grow. I just want to talk about it because I know that there are a lot of people out here struggling with that. When you have a vision, you want to build something, and people don't see that vision yet, and they think you are maybe just a bit crazy. I'm in that same boat. So let me tell you what I just did. It is super important to mention that I had a business and a brand beforehand. And in that situation, most people also thought we are crazy. My family didn't took it that serious. They thought it's just two students, having a bit of a project, having a bit of fun. And people will, of course, not take it fully serious until you bring results. So don't expect people to actually see your vision, understand what you're doing when you don't bring results. So in that situation, just keep working, keep bringing results. After some time, you will just be established as someone where people know they can trust, that he knows about business, he knows what he's doing. That's the way I would recommend everyone on solving this problem. And if people give you advice where you know that this advice is not valuable to you, it's against the vision that you have, don't try to fight it. I always try to fight that so heavily because I wanted to be understood. I wanted the people around me to see what I would see for my future. But people will never be able to see that. Once I brought the first results, I now have partially of my surrounding believing into my current vision because I already managed once. I said I'm gonna do something and I did. It's the same with confidence. You become more confident when you realize that the plans that you set for yourself actually become reality because you put in the hard work, you have the discipline to execute on those plans. And here it's exactly the same. They need to see proof of you being worthy of having that vision. So just keep working hard. Don't tell too many people of your plans, not because people are gonna steal them. It's simply because you want people to take you serious. And when you talk too much about what you want to do, and your plans will always change. I did that mistake, by the way, as well. I always taught everyone in small detail what we change now, we do this. And people get the feeling, even though you succeed in the end, that you are one of those people always talking about stuff, not doing it. And people will take you serious when you deserve it. I'm currently visiting some family. Of course, I'm working remotely from here. I really do enjoy that I have that possibility. This week, our appointments have kind of dried out a bit. So what we will do is that we set up a new campaign. We did that yesterday. I edited the creatives. I just took our old ads, kind of made them a bit more punchy, a bit more hectic in Final Cut. Through those ads, we will book their new appointments for this and the upcoming week. That's where the focus will be laying on. Still sales and still marketing. It's super important to get in those calls, to not lose momentum.
Get up by my face, I am down for you. Bitch, I'm getting paid. She said I ride for you. Stay inside your lane. She said I die for you. Baby, I'm okay. I am.
Now, this is an incredible view to be sitting and just getting some work done. There is something specific about work ethic that I just realized. Now for me, every single day that I start working is just going like this. And I ask myself every evening, where did the time go? If I could, I would just press pause every single day to put in more hours. But for most people who work employed, or for myself, in my past jobs, time would just not pass and you couldn't wait to actually go home. And I ask myself, why is that? And the difference is, and that's what I love about running your own business, your output is directly connected to your income. So when you run your own business, you always have a bit more discipline to continue working, because if you don't, you will make less by the end of the month. And if you work employed, it feels like the money is already yours. When you sit there, I anyway gonna be paid. You just try to bring good results, but not excellent results. Of course, it also goes hand in hand if you really like the work you're doing, which I do. So I'm actually grateful that I have every day tasks on my list. I just stop working because I'm getting tired and not because I don't want to work no more.
If you are also a dentist and you want to close more deals, you want to listen to this. Have you ever thought about how we can improve our skills in closing patients?
Take my laptop and just go somewhere inside the city. It's not fair that they cancel the call. It still has to kind of help,
If you know the right people, they will give you earlier appointment. I'm just sitting here in the evening sun. I can't even see the camera. I had an amazing day. Got a lot of work done. It worked much better, the way that I wanted to structure it today. So I wrote down my tasks, much more precise, also with a time goal when I want them to be finished. Much better feeling. Another thing that I just realized today is the fact that I'm 26. And it really sank in. You have to understand, after I now graduated dental school, it's a whole new chapter, and there are a whole bunch of different questions that I ask myself. And during the whole studies, I was oftentimes stressing out. I want to reach financial freedom as a family, and I realized that I'm still so young. There is so much time for it. I just want to enjoy the process, build a sustainable and great business that serves people, serves dentists that need my help. For all that to actually happen, it takes time. Today I realized that I have that time. I will just work day by day, serve people, and do what I have to do to reach that goal in the time that it will take. And so God will, it might be next year, it might be end of this year, it might be in 5 years or 10 years, but in the end it will happen. I just have to stay patient. I see so many people who want to build something, who are building something great. And the mission in the beginning is to basically help their family. I think that is super important. And that's what for me makes it worth it so much. I can tell the older I get, the more I enjoy just spending the time with the family. You invest your time and your effort into something that is worthy, and that is also your responsibility. The first point is the important one. Like you invest your money into something long term. The same with very good friends. I realized that also over the past years, many friendships that you believe to be good friendships turn out to not be the best friendships. That is how life goes. But that's why I would recommend you to really think about it, who is worth to invest your time into. You can't just blindly walk and think I'm a good human because I help everyone, I'm there for everyone, I visit everyone. I was always trying to be nice, to help everyone, but once it's time for you to get the help, you're just standing there. That is also my mission for this year, to make wise decisions in terms of who I give my time to. I just want to have more meaningful relationships with people I can 100% rely on. So this year, especially the second part, is all about removing chairs from the table. I actually read a quote that is spot on regarding that. Just because you lost me as a friend, it doesn't mean that I'm your enemy. I still want to see you eat, but not at my table. Bei Behandlung zum Beispiel sehe ich 1, 2, 3, 8, 10 Aufnahmen.
Dieser Ordner ist leer. Eine deprimierte Frau.
Genau, nur dass wir es nicht damit bewerben.
Zum Beispiel natürlich, wenn DVT angefertigt wird an dem Tag und so, dann kostet es schon was. Ne?
Ja, klar.
So.
Sehr gut. Sehr gut. Also, bis dann. Tschüss. So, I just had the call with a German client. We kind of tried to improve the whole advertisement system. We currently are working together for 3 months. That is normally the time that you need to understand kind of the clinic, what they are doing, the patients that we can bring, and how to improve that patient inflow. We were running into the problem currently that the quality of the patient wasn't the best. Now that can be due to different factors, the ad that we are running, the creative, who is it addressing, second of all, how well we qualify the people. So when the team is calling them, if we don't go to Miami, bro, I'm pissed.
Yeah, same.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Miami. South Beach, bringing the heat.
Okay, ciao. I will make my way to visit more family, and I'm so glad that I have the possibility. Now, this brings us to the end of a very interesting work week in Germany. If you don't want to miss out on further content, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.